Well, it's all about sustainable eating. I'm glad leigh-anne thinks that I feed everybody, but this time around, I'm alone because I've sent Caitlin outside because she's picking some strawberries. Today, it's about sustainable eating. Where is she? Is she back yet? Okay, she's running back. She's coming in. There we go. What did you pick for us?
So I picked us some beautiful strawberries from our garden.
Now, Caitlin explained to me that she first had a look at what is available before she decided what we are cooking today. So strawberries are available. What are we making?
So you can see we've got some beautiful strawberries from our garden.
And you can see that they're homegrown, huh? They look a little different.
A little bit wonky, yeah. But I mean, wonky's beautiful in its own way. And we've got some rose geranium here as well, which I discovered is very uniquely South African. It only grows here.
Okay,
and it's, if you scrunch it, it smells like beautiful roses.
It does, it does, it does. Okay, so how are we going to use it? And what are we making?
So we're going to be making rosy white chocolate macaroon tarts.
Only in Caitlin's kitchen. Everything always sounds beautiful and ladylike and really nice. Well, okay, let's get started.
So basically what you're going to need is we're going to start with the macaroon base, which is a really great recipe if you don't like pastry, because it's coconut, egg whites, and sugar. That's it. Easy, huh?
Sounds easy. Okay,
so we're just going to, we've got
coconut.
coconut here, some caster sugar, and then egg white. And you just mix this together until it forms a nice kind of sticky mess.
Your recipes are probably the prettiest and probably the easiest to make. And I mean this. No, really it is. And you can make it at home too. We'll give you that keyword so that you can, in fact, the keyword is Sasko. Sasko to 33728, so that you can get a link to the recipe and also recreate it at home.
So do you want to carry on stirring this?
Well, what happens next?
I've got some cream over here that we've infused with our rose geranium.
Right.
It smells so beautiful.
So if you say infused, how did you do it?
So I basically just put the leaves into the cream. I just brought it to the boil, let it stand a little bit, so then it basically, it's like tea. You infuse like tea. And then I just heated it again, and then I'm going to pour it over our chocolate. So
now it also smells nice. You let me smell the leaves earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you pour it over the white chocolate like a boiler. Okay,
yeah,
clever.
exactly. So the residual heat is just going to melt this nicely. If you don't have rose geranium growing in your garden, you can just use a little bit...
Take the neighbours. No, I'm kidding.
You could probably find it on your block. Or you could just use a little bit of rose water. That would also work.
Okay, perfect. So you literally melt that. Okay, and that's ready.
So we're just going to let that melt a little bit.
Do you stir it or not?
You can stir it if you want, but sometimes the residual heat is enough.
Okay, so let it melt.
And you'll see this is like the texture of wet sand. And now you just press that into a spring-form cake tin, and we put it in the oven at about 160 degrees.
How long do you bake it for?
Until it turns nice golden brown.
Okay,
will depend on your oven. But I mean, look, so that's basically a macaroon, a coconut macaroon, and no lining, no rolling out, no blind baking, none of that.
You could probably use it for other stuff too. I could imagine that a nice milk tart filling in the middle. See,
that would be very nice.
I'm getting ideas now. All right, so Sasko to 33728. Also, when you SMS the keyword Sasko to 33728, you stand in line of winning a 20-piece Noritake Antique White Dinner Set. It's really beautiful, and you stand in line to winning that. All of that from takealot.com. Of course, Sasko to 33728. So goes our, look at that, it's melted.
Chocolate,
it's beautiful.
So this is some egg that's been whipped to sort of a ribbon stage, what we call.
I'm going to take this away because we've done this, right?
Yes, we've done it. So you'll see it's nice and thick. This is important. So we call this like ribbon stage, when you can make a figure 8.
When it looks like mayonnaise.
Yeah, yeah. And we've got our white chocolate in. And then we're going to add our Sasko self-raising flour, which has already got your baking powder in it.
You're sifting it this time?
Yes.
There goes your spoon.
Oh, there's a spoon in there. So you just need a little bit.
All right, perfect.
And the sifting is just to add a little bit of air, because you've whipped all that air into the egg white. So you need to do that. And folding.
Right, so you've taught me how to do this.
Yes, with
keep
a metal
bubbles
spoon.
in it.
Yeah, not a wooden spoon.
All right, so you stir that up, and then what happens to it next?
So then we're going to pop it into our tarts. I'm just going to sprinkle a few strawberries in the bottom. You can use raspberries, blueberries.
I was wondering how you got them. Okay, so you can do it.
Yeah, there's no real method to this. I mean, it's nice and rustic and beautiful.
I'm going to keep trying to do this.
Yes,
okay,
and I've got some mixture ready made here, so I'm just going to pop that in there. And then you're going to bake this again in the oven.
How long do you bake that for?
Also until it's nice and set, because remember you must need to cook all that egg.
It's really beautiful.
And you'll see it will go beautiful golden brown on the outside, and then we can put some beautiful strawberries, and we've got some strawberry flowers here, which just look so pretty. And I mean,
that is really nice.
That's something that's made with fresh produce from your garden. And I mean, we're not telling you that you have to like go and farm, you know, be completely sustainable, but you know, every little bit helps.
So the reason Caitlin is saying that is because we're doing sustainable eating, and we literally grew these strawberries in our garden and we're cooking with them today. It could be you, or you could, I guess, buy them, but sustainable eating, that's what we're doing today. Our keyword is Sasko to 33728, and you stand in line of winning that 20-piece Noritake Arctic White dinner set, courtesy of takealot.com. So that's very easy and very pretty. And all of that's edible, right?
Of course.
Nah, you know how it is. I'd have to try some because we don't know if it's edible until we eat it. This is The Kitchen. Sustainable eating. That's what we're doing on our Feel Good Breakfast show. But this is not the only thing that's happening in the show today. There's about sleep. There's some entertainment coming. But Graham is up next.
Another delicious recipe brought to you by Sasko flour. Always soft and fluffy.